Hello everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about parking. Now it's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't have a handicapped parking ticket or little sticker thingy that hangs in your window, just don't park in a handicap spot. I know that's pretty self-explanatory, but I do understand that the little threat on the sign, the handicap parking sign, is not very threatening. You know, improper use, $100 fine. The thing is, nobody really enforces that. Really, it's just not persuasive enough. Well, how's this for a threat? Next time you park in one of those spots and you don't have a little ticket that hangs in your window, I am going to take a bag of my cat's poop and I'm going to light it on fire and put it inside your little driver's seat. That, I think, is much more effective. Obviously, if you live somewhere completely different than I do, I won't be able to do that. But I do have operations working throughout the United States, so please be aware of that. Also, even if you do have one of those little ticket thingies, don't think that you can park there just because. Let's take a moment and think about if you really need one of those. First of all, are you in a wheelchair? No? Do you have a walking problem? No? Do you use a walker? No? Do you have a broken foot? No? Maybe you should think about this. Like, if you're old, that's not an excuse to have a sticker. Let's face it, all those old people out there, they need to walk. Walking an extra 20 feet is not going to hurt you. Also, I know I already talked about this in my elevator video, but being fat is not an excuse to park in a handicapped spot. Really, you need that walking more than anybody else in this world. So go ahead and park where you can have a good exercise to get to the store. Here are some simple ways to know if you really need that parking ticket or a little parking sticker. You don't need one if your hand is broken. You don't need one if you're 70 and there's nothing else wrong with you. You don't need one if you have a bowel problem. You don't need one if you have a cut on your forehead. You don't need one if you're fat. You don't need one if you can't see very well. You don't need one if you can't talk. You don't need one if you can't smell. And you don't need one if you can't hear. It's pretty simple. Okay? Is that easy? Alright, goodbye. Do